Good morning, Gridland. Great to see all of you here today. We are in beautiful Altadena, California, and we're here on a recent multifamily affordable housing project that was completed back in July of last year. And I wanted to introduce you to someone. Leonard, can you please introduce yourself? Include your name, your title, length of employment at Grid, and when you completed IBT.
Hello, yes, my name is Leonard Hampton. I'm a Solar Corps, AmeriCorps Fellow, proudly serving Workforce Development Department at Grid Alternatives. Um, I've been employed with Grid for just a little over a year now. I started Grid in April of 2025. I finished IBT Installation Basic Training in April of this year.
So, Leonard, tell me, how did you first hear about Grid Alternatives and the Workforce Development Program, and why were you interested?
I was enrolled at Los Angeles Trade Tech in a solar installation course. It wasn't really going too well for me personally due to financial aid reasons and buying tools. So one day I was at the WorkSource office there at Los Angeles Trade Tech on campus, and I saw the Grid flyer and I applied.
All right. And so, how did you like being part of that program?
I love being part of the program. I love the way Grid embodies helping low-income communities, people who have been justice impacted, environmentally impacted.
So, tell us about this multifamily affordable housing project that you worked on, and why you wanted to work on the project.
Well, I lived in Altadena for over 30 years. I have family that live here. I went to school out here, so I bonded and with thousands and hundreds of people. So it was dear to my heart to be able to be a part of this project, this solar commercial project, in the rebuilding of Altadena from the devastation of the many people who lost their homes, some people who lost their lives, just generations of peoples in the rich, diverse culture that Altadena and Pasadena is.
So, what did working on this project mean to you, Leonard? And how did your family here react when they learned that you were working on this project?
Wow, working here on this project was very heartfelt. It was, to me, it was special. It was essential to be a part of the rebuilding of the devastation, the aftermath of the devastation of the fires that were here. So it was just really heartfelt, and I was just grateful that I was able to participate in the
And,
rebuilding of Altadena.
and so, what did your family say when you told them?
Wow, they were proud, they were happy, and they were very happy for me. They were very proud that I was able to participate in the rebuilding of Altadena.
So, from your perspective, Leonard, why does grid alternatives matter in the clean energy transition, both here in California and across the country?
Wow, grid alternatives matter because it gives individuals such as myself, who in the past have been impacted by the justice system, who may be impacted economically, to receive solar energy skills to create a pathway for a lifetime. And so since I've been here at Grid, I've been able to reinvent myself and create a career. Grid provides no-cost solar systems to low-income communities, people who may not have access to be able to bridge that gap into receiving lower energy costs for their homes. And it provides men and women opportunities to be trained in the solar industry field to create meaningful employment. And it's just great. Grid is about second chances, and I'm a perfect example of that, to have a second chance in life, to create a economic pathway for myself. So I'm very grateful for Grid and everything for what they do. Not just here in California, Los Angeles, all across the country and all across the world. Speaking of the rebuilding of Altadena, I recently heard that community members, men and women of Altadena, have a chance to be able to receive solar installation training to help rebuild the communities that they once lived in. So I believe that's a positive impact that Grid is working on, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to be a part of that. I'm excited for the community of Altadena and Pasadena to be able to have a chance to create a pathway in the solar industry career. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Leonard, thank you so much for sharing this story. I know that folks are just so thrilled that you're part of the organization, that you were able to contribute to this particular project here in Altadena, and that your family still lives here, and they're so proud of you. They're so proud that you are involved in the rebuilding of Altadena after the wildfire. So thank you. That's awesome.
That's very heartfelt.
Thank you, Leonard.
Thank you. Thank you.